Our next destination is Hualien. This is one of the most famous parts of this road, the Qingshui Cliff. And you can see the cliff face from the road goes up 1,000 meters into the air, almost going into the sky. This is the middle harbor of Hualien. It's called Yanlao, and you can see it's absolutely tiny. We're here, we're home.怎么了？这是我要赚的。
对，讲一下。
对, don't worry, we're not becoming a fashion show, but I've noticed over the last few months, a few of the fishermen are wearing this, and I wasn't sure if I could get away with it. My co-producer here is the same, so we thought we'd try these clothes on and see if we can get away with the latest fisherman fashion. Let me know what you think. It's a beautiful morning. I'm in my new uniform and we're in Zhaoyang fishing harbor. It used to be called Nan'ao. As I said before, this was the last fishing harbor ever built. It was completed in 2002, and after that, no more fishing harbors in Taiwan were built. It's a cute little harbor, not many boats, a lot of our style boats that go out not too far and catch fish. They also service a lot of those dingzewang, those kind of in-place nets that get harvested a couple times a day. That's the business here. Our next destination is Hualien. Along the coast to Hualien, there are not many fishing harbors, and even Hualien itself only has 3 harbors. But the view is beautiful. The rocks coming into the water. This part of the east coast of Taiwan is absolutely fantastic. So come along, let's enjoy the next part of the adventure and explore this part of Taiwan, because you're gonna love it. As we travel along the ocean here, you'll always see the road above us. That's now highway number 9. But originally, in 1874, it was opened as a small footpath by the Qing dynasty government in order to gain control over this area. Later on, during the Japanese occupation in 1932, it was made into an actual road where you can drive your car. And that's what we still see here. This road is very prone to landslides, and you can see up above there are a lot of fortifications that allow the landslides to go over the road so it doesn't get wiped out. But having said that, it's still often the case that this road is closed during typhoons. As you take the boat, you can also see parts of this road that are the old road, the original road, and the old train tracks. It's quite amazing. You don't see that when you're driving the car for the most part, but there's different levels of this road. Some of them have been abandoned many years ago to build a new and safer track. And when you take the boat, you can see that. Look also how blue the ocean is. It's so clean here, the same way you see it when you're in Ludao and Lanyu. It's amazing. It's a great sight. So beautiful, this part of Taiwan. When you look at this road and its construction, and it used to be 113 kilometers long, going all the way from Suao to Hualien, ending at the post office there. Imagine all the work that went into it, the number of lives that were lost, because this is all very hard rock, and they chisel it along the edge of these mountains through the tunnels. It's just amazing to see when you look at it from this angle. This is one of the most famous parts of this road, the Chinsoy Cliff. And you can see the cliff face from the road goes up 1,000 meters into the air, almost going into the sky. It's a little cloudy today, so you can't get the full sense of it, but it is an amazing sight. And when you look at it from the road, you're already a few hundred meters up. We're looking at it right from the sea. And I also want to show you something more amazing in a few seconds on the GPS, because the water here, even a few hundred meters out and going beyond that, goes down to 3,000 meters deep. So this is really, the topography here goes way up, and just out there it goes way down into the ocean. So we finally arrived. This is the harbor mouth of Hualien Harbor, one of the largest and most important harbors on the east coast of Taiwan. It was originally built in 1939, and then the commercial harbor was added to it in 1963. You can see this giant breakwater. You actually have to go way inside to get to the harbor, and that's because Hualien gets hit by a lot of typhoons. This is to make sure the commercial boats and the fishing boats are safe when the typhoon comes. You'll notice inside, when we go in, there's a huge commercial aspect to it. The fishing harbor is way on the inside, and it's quite small. But let's go around the point here and take a look, and I'll introduce it to you. We just passed the commercial part, and now we're finally going into the fishing harbor. The one thing I noticed from first impressions is this harbor is incredibly empty. It's so huge, but there's really not much going on. And I think the fishing boats will be like that too. Let's take a look. Oh, we gotta go in this, wow, very small entrance. All right, this is one of these skill tests again. Oh, look at the colorful houses in the background. Fantastic. All right, we are now in the fishing harbor. Whoa. So this is the fishing harbor of Hualien Harbor, and you can see it's very small. There's a bunch of boats that take people out to the ocean to look at dolphins and things like that. But most of the fishing boats here are sampans, R-style boats. So the fishing here is limited to people who go up along the cliffs and catch rather small fish rather than real ocean-going fish. Our next destination is Taong. I'm not sure exactly which fishing harbor we'll end up in tonight, but we're leaving Hualien Harbor. It's around 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're gonna head south. And hopefully the weather will be all right. Waves seem okay. It is a bit windy though, and we'll see how far we get. All right, let's get underway. We'll make sure Peter is not going to crash.
不要乱讲话。
看前面。OK， 直走。好，那往那个方向 OK。We made it out。好，我们再出去啊。走了。好，拜拜。This is the middle harbor of Hualien. It's called Yanlao, and you can see it's absolutely tiny. It was built in 1996 for boats that go catch lobster just on the coral reefs here. There haven't been boats in this harbor for many years as far as I know, but there's still 3 boats registered here, but they never go in. The reason this harbor isn't used anymore is because the design at the time was bad. So it silted up very quickly, and that's why after a few years it could no longer be used. And you can get a sense of that. The waves are just rushing all over the barrier, and it still looks like a terrible place to park your boat. I would never park here. We're just approaching Sui Harbor. It's the most southerly harbor in Hualien. It's about 60 kilometers from Hualien Harbor. So we've made that distance in the last couple hours and we're almost there. This harbor is famous for sailfish and swordfish. So the boats that come out of here go out to sea and catch those beautiful sail and swordfish. This harbor was completed in 1959, and the next harbor down is 40 more kilometers, so another hour or so of travel. So a lot of boats come here to stock up. We're gonna go in. We may spend the night here or not. We'll see, because it's starting to get dark. And it's not that I don't mind driving in the night, but if I film something, you can't see it. So we'll make a decision pretty soon whether we stay here or carry on to Taong. We're here. We're home.
What a fumble.
Obviously, I got problems with my crew. Look at this, is the way he put the bumper out. This is not going to help anything. I think some more training is appropriate. Oh. Peter, 你看你 bumper 怎么放啊？ 这完全没有用。Good job.
你好。
So it's almost 6 o'clock and we made it as far as Sui. It's a beautiful little harbor and we've decided to call it a night for today. We never made it to Taong, but we will the next time. So for the meantime, we're going to stay here, enjoy this cute little harbor, and join us next time as we carry on our journey to the south. That's all for tonight.